special attraction non-tournament match as CIMA takes on American Dragon Bryan Danielson. Their first ever meeting happening here in PWG. CIMA, of course, part of the Dragon Gate contingent representing the Typhoon group in Dragon Gate, and American Dragon representing Bryan Danielson, and Bryan Danielson all alone. He fights for no man other than himself, and that's just the way he likes it.
Absolutely, and this is a match that many fans have wanted to see in the United States, and we have it right here in PWG. And
many fans want to see around the world,
absolutely,
let alone in the U.S. And they have it at PWG. Is a tremendous honor, as these two men both known for their high technical prowess. Of course, Bryan Danielson more of a technician, more of a mat wrestler, European style wrestler, if you will, whereas CIMA likes that blend of lucha libre and the fast-paced Japanese junior style. And so this is a very interesting matchup here, as Bryan Danielson a little slower, a little more methodical than CIMA likes to be. But so a contrast in styles between these two men as they shake hands. Great sportsmanship to kick off this match, and so Bryan Danielson, throughout his career, I'm sure has faced thousands of wrestlers that like to dictate the pace of the match, like to have things go a little faster. But Danielson he's skilled enough where he is almost always the man in charge of the pace of the match. He is a clean break there again. Good sportsmanship shown by Danielson, and but now in a match like this with CIMA, who is has been wrestling for as long as Danielson, or perhaps longer, who has faced the same number, perhaps more, higher amount of higher skilled opponents than Bryan Danielson. Oh, CIMA almost went for the right hand, but giving the baby pat on the side of the cheek, and so CIMA may be the one that's able to dictate the pace of this match, and that's very interesting. That will be very interesting to see how that plays out. As right now, both men still involved in the feeling out process, trying to see how far each man is willing to go to gain the advantage here early on in the match. And both men very even thus far, as CIMA tries for the leg scissors, but Danielson blocks it, and now CIMA blocking the Cobra Clutch attempt, but now CIMA with the key lock. Yeah, there we go.
All right,
I'll get it right. And Danielson floats under and takes CIMA down very even here in the match, but Danielson with the advantage now.
Referee Patrick Hernandez assigned this contest, and he's going to have some. Actually, I'm not sure.
He's got his work cut out for him.
Absolutely, and I'm not sure that it's going to be a while before this match actually heats up, because both men seem to just be feeling each other out, and right there, both even playing on the fans loving every second of this one. And
if we go over what just happened there, CIMA actually booted Danielson off, and then rather than press the attack, he let Danielson return to his feet. I think because he knew that at this point in the match he's not going to be able to sneak up on Danielson like that. He's going to have to wear him down, and it seems to be that Danielson, at least thus far in this match, is dictating the pace and making CIMA, rather than pressing the attack, rather than bang 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 high impact high speed offense, is making CIMA slow things down and wrestle a Bryan Danielson style match.
That's right. And now the test of strength, who is actually the stronger competitor here, and it seems at any given second it looks like CIMA right now, but Bryan Danielson fires right back. Wow, this is how evenly contested this match is. You can't even get a test of strength right here.
Neither man gets it. Well, now CIMA does have the advantage as he's got Danielson down. Danielson though bridging up, no pinfall here for Patrick Hernandez to count, and now CIMA is trying to break him down, trying to force Danielson to break the bridge to try to get a quick pinfall attempt. But Danielson's tremendous feat of strength, maintaining the bridge despite CIMA's entire body weight resting on Danielson's body. In fact, he bridges up to knock CIMA off, but now pushes him up, and monkey flip from Danielson sends CIMA over the top. CIMA catches Danielson on the way up, and CIMA reverses with a monkey flip of his own. Both men are bridging up, and now referee Patrick Hernandez has no pinfall to count. Now Danielson trying to go up and over. Oh, he faked CIMA out. CIMA dropped the bridge, but it allowed Danielson to twist out of it. And now Danielson has the advantage, but CIMA does back him into the ropes. But Danielson reverses out of it, and now he's got CIMA backed into the ropes. Can we see? No! The time for clean breaks is over as he catches CIMA with a European uppercut. CIMA goes down to the mat. I'm not sure he was expecting that. I think he wanted a clean break too.
Well, I tell you what, everything that Bryan Danielson has done up to this point, he's actually deceived CIMA into thinking that that's what he was going to do, and the break was no different. Gave him the European uppercut.
And Bryan Danielson, of course, no stranger to attacking the opponent while they're on the ropes. He is famous for that. I have till 5, and
right.
So. Very interesting to see if that continues, or if his respect for CIMA overrides his instinct.
That's right. And now, tying CIMA up, he could get a pinfall right here, and that would be very interesting. Oh, look at this!
Wow, that is a 3-1 if I've ever seen a disco machine. And now CIMA he's got his shoulder off the mat because Danielson is cranking back on the head, but CIMA escapes. He's got the legs to the head of Bryan Danielson. Danielson kicking his feet, trying to get out of it. Stalker Ichikawa at ringside shouting words of encouragement to CIMA, and now Danielson has got CIMA down on the mat, rolling through bridges up and out of the leg scissors. He's got the legs grapevine though, and now CIMA at the mercy of Danielson as Danielson hooks up the legs, could be going back into the Indian Deathlock, and goes down like Antonio Inoki.
Wow.
Just rubbing it into the face of CIMA, saying you'll never have a chin quite as freakishly large as the man who was trying to fund the professional motion.
How's that going, by the way?
I think he's still a work in progress.
Isn't everything?
Yeah, but Bryan Danielson.
Hey, again!
I'm not sure it's infringement if you're not. Now we see the Indian Deathlock as
I'm sitting right here.
Danielson bridges back, pulling up on the chin of CIMA, and now CIMA just rakes the eyes, returning the unsportsmanlike conduct in kind. But Danielson, as he was going for the ropes to break it up, and now Danielson has CIMA in a pinning predicament, 2 count only. CIMA kicks out, and now both men, I think, are going to have to rethink their strategy in the match, rethink their game plan, because it seemed like this was a contest of mutual respect, and now it seems like they actually want to win this match.
Well, I tell you what, good. And I was going to come up with something really good. I hope that one man wins this match, just to prove who is the superior wrestler. But I tell you what, if you had a series of matches, I'd say a 10 match between these two, I'm not sure who I would say would come out on top. I would say it'd be 5-5. Oh, look at that! And CIMA actually, he's gonna do everything it takes to win. And now Bryan Danielson in a death stare,
looking on in shock. And you know what? I would have to say that if these two men did have a 10-match series, Bryan Danielson would win, because Bryan Danielson was man enough to wrestle. CIMA, he's indefinite. And so I think anybody that's that cowardly, that's that yellow, is
wow! Oh my goodness! That's controversial statement right there. Yeah.
But now CIMA using his quickness, catching Danielson by surprise, 2 count only, goes over to the single leg grab, and that's the quickness we were talking about, Disco Machine. As CIMA now has the advantage on Bryan Danielson. But I think since Danielson was man enough to wrestle me and beat me, I think he would win. CIMA, if he was any type of man, if he was any type of wrestler, he would have faced me a long time ago. And so that's why I give the edge to Danielson.
Can anyone that tan be yellow? Come on, Dragon!
I got it. Maybe we called Jones.
All right, very good, very good. And Bryan Danielson, the man who made you fillet yourself.
I did on multiple occasions.
Well, one time on camera.
One time on camera. One time in front of my dad.
Oh my goodness.
That's a true story. So that's Danielson in Detroit. And how embarrassing that was. Now, what is this? Bryan Danielson, even though his legs are grapevine, he's trying to fight out of it as he's trying to twist the neck of CIMA, but CIMA catches him in the butterfly, and now Danielson is trapped with no place to go as CIMA just going to work on the neck and legs of Bryan Danielson. Danielson, though, just rolling over towards the ropes to escape out of it, and he's got the single leg, but CIMA underneath the ropes forces Danielson to break the hold, and referee Patrick Hernandez staying on top of the action here. Thus far, this match has been officiated evenly, and I guess that's to be expected.
Absolutely, and the one thing that I really admire about Bryan Danielson is even when he's in trouble, he seems to just roll over and have he's got 3 or 4 holds on you. He's got just by rolling over.
He's got something in the chamber at all times, and that's the true mark of a great wrestler. Where a lot of wrestlers in there. CIMA reverses, catches Bryan Danielson in the backslide, the double sledge to Danielson for good measure. But a lot of wrestlers when they first start out, they're not comfortable. They only have their playbook is only 2 pages long.
Right.
Whereas Bryan Danielson, his playbook is 100,000 pages long, and he can reference it at all times. And now what is this CIMA? He's got Danielson stuck in the corner, drop kicks him, and the neck of Bryan Danielson just compressed against that middle turnbuckle. CIMA using all parts of the ring to his advantage.
Nicely done by CIMA right there. I tell you what, now going to the attack on Bryan Danielson, snap mirror over, and this is where, as we see, just now he's going to put Bryan Danielson in I'll say wacky lucha hold to keep it brief, but just sitting on the neck, pulling the legs up, and what is the counter to this? I think it's Bryan Danielson.
Jesus Christ.
Oh, goodness.
As CIMA sits back with it, he sits back, I believe that's called the Mexican style.
Yes, absolutely.
But he sat back with it, just further compressing the neck of Bryan Danielson, setting him up for the spine and or perhaps the iconoclasm. Either way, CIMA is really going to work on the neck and the upper body of Danielson. Now he's going to work on the shoulder of Danielson. He's just keeping the pressure on, and this is not at all how I expected it. I thought if Danielson were able to dictate the pace of the match, if this were a slower match, that would be to Danielson's advantage. But CIMA has really made it his own. Oh no, he reverses, back elbows to the side of the head, and Danielson goes for the trip. Oh, the running kitchen sink turns CIMA inside out.
And now feeling it in the midsection is CIMA, and Bryan Danielson noticeably limping.
Yeah, it's a bit unsteady there. And the damage may already be done by CIMA, but Danielson now going to work on CIMA. He's got him set up for the surfboard, the Romero special, and now going up and down, up and down, up and up. And goes CIMA, and now CIMA's got nowhere to go. He is stuck as Danielson has him, and now pulling him back, just wrenching back on that neck. You can see how grotesquely arched the spine of CIMA is, and not only is the pressure on his spine, but on his knees as well, because as Danielson is pulling back on the head, he's actually pushing out with his feet, so the knees and the neck are separating from each other. So not only is the spine arched, but those vertebrae are separating. And the Romero special, it's an impressive looking maneuver, but it is a vicious maneuver when applied correctly. And there we see Bryan Danielson getting in the face of referee Patrick Hernandez, telling him to consult your rule book, ref, because I have till 5. That's right. Bit of a Stu Lance supposition there about the conversation going on between Danielson and Patrick Hernandez. But CIMA rattled by the European uppercut, rattled again as he goes down. And now the lateral press, 2 count only, says Hernandez is now the cross arm breaker applied by Danielson. CIMA in a very bad situation that links his arm, but now trapped in the key lock, and now Danielson cranking back on the arm of CIMA. It looks like Danielson he's just going to work over all parts of CIMA's body in hopes that something may break down.
Oh, look at this.
Rolling through almost like the Oklahoma roll. And a few years ago, CIMA was actually involved in a motorcycle accident. Remember
to that? I do not.
Oh yeah, he's wasn't super serious, but it was serious enough to sideline him for a 2 or 3 month period. And so Danielson may have some knowledge that is not common. He may know what CIMA's weaknesses are, and he could be targeting them here in this match. And that would not surprise me. Danielson off the front chancery suplex, but CIMA gets his shoulder up, and now Danielson is wrenching on that shoulder again as he's got CIMA with the head locked up and the arm just violently wrenching back as he's got now with the head scissors applied, trying to cut off the blood flow to the brain of CIMA. You can see CIMA his face is turning. He's turning the shades of Bryan Danielson's thighs. That bright white color as all the blood just drains from the head of CIMA.
And drops a knee right to the chin. I think Bryan Danielson might know that CIMA's weak to the motorcycles.
That could be it. Bryan Danielson, we did see him pull up to the building tonight with a trailer full of motorcycles. So he could be trying to sucker CIMA into something. And now Bryan Danielson, he is all business there. The look on his face, I think the time for good sportsmanship, the time for respect is over with. Bryan Danielson is, he's here first and foremost to win matches. He's here to visit the pay window, and that's exactly what he's hoping to do here.
Bryan Danielson riding in on a Vespa to the venue.
He actually pulled the trailer full of motorcycles on his Vespa. I didn't know Vespas could be fitted with trailer hitches, but they were. And he's actually pulling pretty big bikes. They were Harleys. They were probably 600 or 800 pound vehicles. And so
look at this,
Danielson.
Oh my gosh! Into a
pinning predicament.
Wow.
CIMA able to kick out. Danielson saying that was a 3 count that Patrick. Oh no, CIMA catches Danielson by surprise. 2 count only with the small package, but Danielson just goes right back to work on CIMA, and now again going to work on that left arm of CIMA, drops him down. Perhaps he's not even thinking about the motorcycle accident. Perhaps he's just trying to prevent him from effectively executing the Schwein later on in the match if CIMA were to go for it, or to perhaps to stop him from executing the iconoclasm as effectively as CIMA would like.
Wow, and now back to basics right here, just wrenching the head and just great. Oh God, no! Gonna rip off the face of CIMA taking him apart right here. This is
the dragon sleeper, but Danielson goes behind his own back to link up his hands, just putting the extra amount.
Oh my God!
I have never seen anything like this before, Disco Machine. And Bryan Danielson is just torturing CIMA in the middle of the ring. That we could cordon off a 6 foot by 6 foot area in the center of the ring right here and just call it Guantanamo Bay. Look at the tortured look, the ripness of pain on the face of CIMA as he is just being worked over by Bryan Danielson. Danielson just dismantling CIMA, and now CIMA kicks out again. Danielson, I said it before, to say it again, making him sing for his supper, really making him work to kick out of those lateral presses, those pin predicaments.
If you don't wrestle on a full-time basis, you may not know that just to kick out, it takes a huge amount of strength, especially with a man trying to.
You got a 200-pound man laying on top of you, pinning your shoulders to the mat, and you have to kick out 3 times. Oh, CIMA firing back, and this is war now. As Bryan Danielson, that hard chop to the side of CIMA's head. I mean, just imagine you're flat on your back and you have to press 200 pounds off of you with no point of leverage on your body 3 times in approximately an 8-second period.
That's right.
That is. Now CIMA catching with the backpack lung blower as Danielson was caught by surprise, and now CIMA the stomp to the chest of Danielson, and CIMA just really now going to work on Danielson after that display of disrespect, and the drop kick, the baseball slide drop kick takes Danielson out. CIMA up over the top rope with the pescado takes Danielson down to the floor.
Wow, and how quickly the tide changed. We were just talking a minute ago how CIMA was all tied up with Bryan Danielson. Now they're on the outside, and
but I mean that's what you come to expect from a wrestler like CIMA. That's why he is a professional. He does have that high impact, high speed offense. That was just a series of 3 moves executed, one after another, very, very fast and very effectively. And look at where he is now. He has the advantage of Bryan Danielson just struggling to get to his feet as CIMA comes off the top rope with the crossbody, but Danielson reverses, 2 count only, as CIMA able to kick out and hits Danielson with the double sledge. CIMA just checking with Patrick Hernandez, thought that he might have been pinned to the mat for a 3 count, but Danielson only got a 2 with the reversal of the crossbody. Danielson off the top rope. CIMA goes for the bulldog, but Danielson reverses into a swinging backbreaker, and you can see CIMA again, that look of pain all over his face as his spine and shoulders have really been worked over by Danielson in this match.
And now the signature move off the top for Bryan Danielson, the diving headbutt right to the shoulder. Take it 1, 2 count only. Referee Patrick Hernandez almost that close to making a 3 count, and Bryan Danielson still
working out the kinks in his knee. And with Danielson using that diving headbutt very effectively, the pinpoint accuracy off the top rope. It's I've used the diving headbutt. It's not easy to aim. There's a lot of variables on that, not including distance, velocity, airspeed, wind speed, the temperature, and so that now what is this pinning predicament from CIMA or from Danielson? Now CIMA reverses. Now Danielson with the pin. Now CIMA with the pin. Danielson with the pin. 2 count only, very nearly a 3 count. I thought he had him there, but CIMA able to kick out in the nick of time. And so Danielson, it's a testament to his professionalism to show to his artistry in the sport of professional wrestling to be able to hit that diving headbutt right on that injured shoulder of CIMA and just really target the affected areas of CIMA's body.
Flight patterns. I mean, we are close to the Burbank Airport.
Indeed. CIMA out of nowhere with a backdrop suplex, a desperation backdrop suplex, catching Danielson by surprise and putting him right down on the back of his neck.
And CIMA now going to the other side of the ring. Double knees to the face and chest of Bryan Danielson, setting him up.
The hammer. He catches him with the Venus hammer, and here we see the iconoclasm. He's got him up, and down goes Danielson as CIMA. The arm is not as injured as we previously thought, Disco Machine, as he was able to muscle Danielson up and over the top. He's got him hooked, drops him down, covers the pinning predicament. 2 count only as Danielson able to kick out.
Just that fast. The tide has changed, and the fans eating this one up, as are we in the booth right here. Unbelievable action, and now CIMA's going to the top.
Could be going up to the top for the mad splash, the frog splash that he has employed so effectively in the past, or it could be something else entirely. Nope, there it is, the mad splash, but Danielson gets his knees up, and CIMA, his momentum takes him all the way to the outside, as CIMA just down on the floor, but Danielson down in the ring. But you can see clutching that knee after CIMA had worked it over earlier in the match. It took a lot out of him to get his knees up to prevent CIMA from finding his mark with that mad splash. But Danielson with the baseball sliding drop kick to the outside. Now CIMA into the second row, and Danielson, he's got CIMA where he wants him coming out. The tope just takes CIMA down. Danielson's head colliding with CIMA's, I believe, cheekbone as CIMA just goes down in a heap on the floor.
Unbelievable. Referee Patrick Hernandez checking on both competitors right here. It would be a shame to see a count out at this point. Hopefully both men can get back in the ring, but Bryan Danielson is certainly worse for wear, and CIMA doesn't look in much better shape right here.
Bryan Danielson is not the type of athlete that will quit in the middle of the match, let alone in a match with this high profile and where he has the advantage. This is the first time he's ever wrestled CIMA before, and this is, this could go. Danielson cut off on the top rope by CIMA, and so I don't think Danielson is going to. That hammer once again catches Danielson right underneath the chin. He's got him hooked up for the iconoclasm again, but now the crossface chicken wing. Danielson's got him in the crossface chicken wing. CIMA's trying to wave it off, trying to say he's not willing to give up just yet. But Danielson, he's got him down right in Guantanamo Bay. He's just stretching him out with the crossface chicken wing in the center of the ring. He is really wrenching back that left shoulder of CIMA. As CIMA's right hand drops for a second time, and now, he almost dropped for a third time. You can see CIMA trying to take his right hand to slacken Danielson's grip to force him to break off that crossface chicken wing. But now Danielson, German suplex spinning predicament, 2 count only as CIMA able to kick out.
Just that close, and Bryan Danielson and the fans firmly behind him. Bryan Danielson pumping the fist, getting the fans getting pumped up. And what is he going to do? Could it be the cattle mutilation? No! Go through, roll through. 1, 2
count only as Danielson kicks out, caught by surprise by CIMA there. Caught by surprise once again, but Danielson reverses. CIMA drops down to his legs. Danielson, though, a step ahead of him. He's got him in the cattle mutilation, sometimes known as the arms across America, but I much prefer the cattle mutilation. But CIMA doesn't care what it's called. He just does not want to be in it, as Danielson is just wrenching on that already injured shoulder and spine of CIMA. And Bryan Danielson is he's got him right in the center of the ring as CIMA just inching his way over to the ropes, trying to force Danielson to break off the hold. But you can see he's kicking his leg just desperately, looking for that bottom rope to force Danielson to break his grip. But Danielson is just, CIMA finally does make it to the bottom rope. Danielson breaks his grip, and think about how much that took out of Danielson, though, to sit there in the bridge, wrenching back on the neck and the spine and the shoulders of CIMA. As Bryan Danielson is just, he is a machine. But CIMA, though, is a machine as well, not giving up to the cattle mutilation, as Bryan Danielson just inflicting more and more punishment on the upper body of CIMA.
That's right, having to hold that bridge position with that knee. Now putting CIMA on the top rope. This could not end well for either of these men.
CIMA gets an answer to the hammer with a European uppercut as Danielson brings him up to the top rope. Now he's got him hooked in, could be going for that big superplex we've seen him use so many times in the past. But CIMA fighting off of it, those hard shots to the ribs, to the midsection of Danielson. And now CIMA, a headbutt takes Danielson down off the top rope. Now CIMA very slow to get back up to his feet, but he's now got his feet on the top rope. But no, Bryan Danielson catches him as he was coming off the top, catches him in the pinning predicament from CIMA. 1, 2 count only as CIMA thought he had a 3, but Danielson goes for the clothesline ducks under pinning predicament again. 1, 2 count only again as Danielson kicks out. CIMA is breaking out every trick he can think of to try and put away Danielson at the late stage of this match. Catches him with that boot to the side of the head, and now Danielson tied up. He's got him in the spine. He's got him hooked in. Drops him down. Nice go. 1, 2 count only. Danielson kicks out of it. The fans at ringside on their feet. What a tremendous display of athleticism from both men.
Unbelievable. Both men with their signature maneuvers, a submission and a submission finisher right there, the spine, and neither man can come out with the victory. And every fan in this arena watching this DVD wins. And look at the fans getting solidly behind both competitors. CIMA, where is he going? Could he be going to the top?
He's going to the outside, and now we've seen him use this in the past when he wrestled El Generico in the Battle of Los